Hello, friends, and welcome to this edition. And in here, I'm going to be teaching you on how to utilize some of our Python programs. If you are interested in learning about Python programming in astronomy, we have materials in that. And in this video, I'm going to be walking you through on how to utilize them. So if you are in our research group, I'm going to send you this link if you send me a message. I'm not going to attach it to the description because we plan to input it in our website. So if you go to our future website, you will see that link. But for now, I'm not going to attach it. But rather, when our website is activated, I'm going to attach it. So at present, if you want to have access to this link, you have to send me a message or an email. So let me go ahead and click it. So the link brings me to our Google Classroom, Pan African Citizen Science eLab. So you can scroll down. So you see the first stage and the second stage. So the first stage is Python for beginners, stage 1. Let's see what's in there. So this is for those that they have not learned how to use Python programming before, or maybe you are not too strong in the Python programming. During the time I was still learning how to code, I learned it entirely from YouTube. So I've attached this link for you to use because I believe that it will give you the information you need about Python. And we have some of our participants that have made positive comments about the material. It is very, very educative. So you can use it to learn about how to code in Python. And I also advise you to master this part before you go over to the second stage. This first stage, can take you up to a month or 2 months, depending on your time commitment. So let me go over to the second part. So the second part is for Python for astronomy. It is the advanced level of Python. And in this stage, we are not really talking about advanced Python, but we are focused on the kind of Python we apply in astronomy. So everything about astronomy that we do in Python is here. So you can read it step by step. The first one I said, on this stage 2, you will need to download and install Astro Anaconda Navigator. Choose the one that applies to your operating system. The installation does take some amount of time, although depends on your system speed. So let us look for this file, Anaconda Navigator, because we're going to be using it for our coding. So you have to scroll down and search for Anaconda Navigator. So this is the Anaconda Navigator. You click on it. So it brings you to their website. Um, let's scroll down. Okay, you see different versions, different types. I'm interested for Windows. If let's see what they've got. Windows. Okay, so we have for Windows Python version 3.9, 64-bit graphics installer. Oh, that's the size. Then we have for Mac operating system and Linux. So whichever one suits your operating system, you have to download it. So, but the one I'm using is the Windows, of course. So, and Python can also work on Windows. So, go ahead and download it. I'm not going to download it because I have downloaded it before. So, I have the raw file in my computer. So, once you are done downloading it, you can go over to your system. This is my downloads. After downloading it, you should find it there, but I want to go straight to the one I have here. And what do you do again? You install. The installation is very simple, like where you install all the computer programs. And the only difference is that the installation of this file is going to take you some amount of time. We saw that the file is more than 600 megabytes. So the installation takes time up to say 20 minutes or 30 minutes depending on your computer speed. So also I'm not going to install it because I have already installed it in my computer. So you go ahead and install it, um, highlight, accept, next, and the process begins. Like I said before, it's going to take some time. So after installing it, we are going to let us see the next instructions on the Google Classroom. The next instruction says, number two, you will need to open a special folder in your computer to store all the files related to this program. Keep the folder on your desktop. So it means that we are going to be downloading some series of files and we need to keep them in one place so that our work will be organized. So let me open a new file, a new folder, and name it. I'm going to name it Python. I'm going to name it Python. So let's keep it here. Then the next instruction says number three. It says open Anaconda and click on Jupyter Notebook. It will open in your main browser. Then locate the folder as described in number two above. So let's open Anaconda. So Anaconda. I believe it's installed in my computer. Okay. If you do the same thing, just go to your search and try to type Anaconda. It will just come out. So you click on open Anaconda. So allow it for some time because the file is quite heavy. So it is going to come out. It's going to show. You should also expect this drama in your own system. So it's a normal thing. Comes, it goes, it comes, it goes. So it is still loading. All right, and we have it. This is our Anaconda Navigator interface. And if you observe, you will see a couple of programs, and none of them is our business for now. But we're going to be using this Jupyter notebook. We're going to be using it. Let us launch it. You launch it, and it is going to appear in your main browser. So here is it. My main browser is Chrome, Google Chrome. So that is why it appeared. So so you can from here navigate to your desktop to see that folder you open in your desktop. So let us go there. This is my desktop. This is my contact. This is my document download. This is my favorite links, music. I want to go to my desktop. I want to view that folder that I opened. So this is the Python folder, and it is literally empty because we haven't inputted any file in there. We haven't inputted any Python file in there. So but we're going to do that in the next. So you go back to the instruction. This said number four, number three. Okay, number four. So download and open all fundamentals worked. Python notebook from Jupyter. Click on new notebook and start coding by following the instructions. Please do not copy and paste. Okay, we go back to our Google Classroom. Oh, oh, fundamentals. Let's look for all fundamentals. All fundamentals. Okay, these are different files, different things you're going to be learning. But the instruction says download this. So I'm going to download it. Download. It is downloading. Okay, I think it has downloaded. So let me go to my download folder, and here I have it. So I'm going to copy it to my desktop. I want it to be in that folder that I opened and named Python. Copy. You can either copy or cut it. So but I just copied it. Go to my desktop. This is my Python. Then paste. Okay, before I do that, I would like to open another folder inside this folder. I do like to open another folder inside this folder, and I'm going to call it week 1 because this is the first week 1. So inside this week 1, I'm going to paste it. So now I'm going to go to my navigator here. Oh, it has appeared. So let me go inside, and this is the fundamental. Then highlight it, click it. I mean, And here we have it. So an introduction to Python. So as I said before, this is for advanced level, but the beginning of the lecture starts from the basics to refresh your memory. So this is the author of this work, Dr. Jack Line. He's my teacher and he has permitted me to use this material to teach students in Africa that are willing to learn Python. So I have his blessings for this. So if you have to be reading this, follow it, do not rush it, okay? This work is gonna take you say 1 week or 2 weeks. So depending on your time commitment, but look at it. So this is how you read it and you follow. Like we read in instruction, they said do not copy and paste. Do not copy these things. Okay, just read it and hear the instruction. But your focus should be on this place, on these boxes. So assuming that I want to type exactly what they have done here, or maybe I want to do my own thing. So I'll go to File, go to New Notebook, then click on that. So I'm going to have a new notebook where I can mimic exactly what's in this one. Like I said before, do not copy and paste, okay? Just type it by yourself. The more you type it, the more you assimilate it. So assuming I want to do some little Python thing, so I'll just say A is equals to 3 and B equals to 4. Print A plus B. So how do you run it? How do you run this? How you run it is by holding on the control key and pressing enter. That is how to run programs on Jupyter Notebook. Okay. So if you have other development program other programs like PyCharm, we have another way of doing that. But for here, if you want to run a program, you just hold the control button and you hit the enter key. If you want to generate another cell, you just say insert below. So you keep typing. So most importantly, you have to mimic exactly what they have done here. Please do not copy and paste. Do not copy and paste. Please don't do that. Rather, type these things out by yourself right here. Follow the instructions. Do not type these ones. Rather, read them. But follow the instructions. Follow every single step they have made here. That is the process of learning Python. Okay, because if you copy and paste it in your own cell, in your own notebook, you're not gonna learn it by the end of the day. But if you put yourself into the work, you're gonna learn it. And I guess you have to do it 2 times. For instance, after going through this into three into this whole thing, you need to start afresh so that you can start to assimilate it because the second time we help you to assimilate the program. So this is it. So after working on this, you can save your work by saying Control S. Oh, sorry. You go to File, say Save As. So one of them is week 1. Save. So my work has saved to week 1. And let's know where all these things are saving to. Let's know where it is saving to. This is the Python. This is week 1. So this is your work. So and this is the fundamentals that you downloaded. So anyway, So that's it. So working on the first, after working on the first, you can, let me check, rename. Okay, sorry. After working on the first, you can go back to the Google Classroom. You check the next thing. They say number four, number five, download and unzip one code structure zip. Use Jupyter and locate the folder, then click. You have done this all before, so just repeat the process we did in this one here. Just repeat it, and that is how you learn how to code. And I want to also let you know that in the process of doing this, you might encounter some difficulties. Sometimes the code may not work. It's normal, okay? During the time we were learning this program, we ran into problems. We had tutors. Our tutors are readily there to assist us with the corrections, and our code started working again. So I'm always there. You can always reach out to me via my email so that I can help you solve your problems, your code error issues, or maybe you have someone else beside you that is also very versatile in Python for astronomy. The person can also help you. So I just wish you good luck as you navigate, and most importantly, you have to be extremely patient. You learn it gradually, okay? You learn it gradually. So thank you so much for watching.